name because it's what she does to everybody else. Sunny Anderson. My sweet, sweet girl.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I am a big fan of tailgating, which is like a traveling potluck.
Yes.
And I think this would be perfect for that.
It is. It's great for tailgating, home gating, couch gating, or potluck eating.
So, what is your #1 rule for potluck or tailgating?
Well, first of all, just like the cool 7-layer dip in the muffin tins, it's got to be easy to transport.
Yep.
Then I also like for it to be something similar with your own twist, and that's what I'm doing today. A lot of similar combinations, but I'm going to stuff them into baguettes and slice it up.
Awesome.
Yes. So the first stuff we're going to do is broccoli and cheese, because everyone's heard of broccoli and cheese, right? So I'm going to show you how to do this. You take a demi baguette, and then you kind of take one end off, and then you go in with your serrated knife, and it's lots of fun. You can kind of see if you can get one long piece out like this.
Yeah, our friend Jeanette got this one. She was real proud. She got the whole guts out in one fell swoop.
So I've already sauteed some onions, some Hungarian paprika, smoky and spicy. Yeah, right? And some broccoli, and then you just kind of fill it up.
And layer in a little cheese as
Yes, a little bit of cheddar and some mozzarella so it's nice and stringy when you pull it apart.
Great.
That all goes in here, actually. Just kind of
just
mix
mix it all
together.
together? I was wondering because you had them all in separate bowls. I'm like, why don't you just put them all together?
And then just the cheese, yeah. Just start filling it up. And then I've got an oven preheated at 375 degrees. And this only takes 25 minutes to cook.
To heat through.
Yes. And so what you do with this end that you cut is instead of putting it like this and letting things ooze out, you allow it to be kind of like a slapper.
Yeah.
Yes. So you invert it on the inside.
Clever. All right, you get on to the next one. I'll keep doing these.
Yes. I'm going to show you how to make my next one, which is pizza stuffed baguette slices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, in the pan here, I'm getting a little bit of green bell pepper that I've chopped, some onions that are
Crank
chopped.
that heat up for a bit?
Yeah, crank that up, get a little sizzle going.
All right.
Some black olives that are sliced, and pepperoni. Everyone loves pepperoni. Get that in there.
It is a pizza.
It is a pizza.
It's stuffed in a bread. Clever.
A little bit of red pepper flake, or a lot if you like the spice and fire, and some Mediterranean or Mexican oregano, nice and flaky right over the top. Now, the cool thing about this is I also think if you're going to do a potluck, you're just like the host. You're getting ready to bring food, and they're making it, so maybe do it the day before, and this is perfect to do the day before. You can completely stuff these baguettes, put them in the refrigerator.
Sure, and then when you're ready to go,
Yes.
Yep, to the potluck or to the big game, if you're tailgating, you throw them in the oven, get them nice and hot.
Yeah.
We're going to take just a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue on with pizza stuff, Fred. And Sonny's got another party favorite with a twist right after this.
Sponsored in part by Hillshire Farm. With so many health
Funny.
Sonny Anderson knows how to party. This is terrific for tailgates. We were just talking about being football fans as well. She's making
Go Giants.
Jets is what she meant to say. Just got stuck in there. Anyway, whatever the team, it's a great idea. Stuffed baguettes 3 different ways. We've already made a broccoli and cheese.
Yes.
You were in the middle of showing us pizza, and then you're going to move on to a third kind.
Yeah.
To finish up the pizza, you had the olives and the pepperoni and all that. I'm going to start cutting these up.
No problem. I'm just going to add in some crushed tomatoes. 2 cups of that. Stir, stir, stir. Also need some cheese, so I've got some parm. Save a little bit of the parm because we're going to end up topping it the last 5 minutes or so that it rides in the oven.
Yeah.
A little bit of mozzarella, as they say in Brooklyn, forget about it. Toss, toss, toss. And that's your filling. Pepperoni, green bell pepper, onion, cheese, lovely goodness. And then again, just start
Filling the baguette or a good old hoagie roll if you can't find a demi baguette.
And if you're having a hard time, just kind of look around your kitchen and think about things that can help you get it down there, like the end of a wooden spoon. Sometimes if you
giggles,
I know.
Everything.
I'm like, did I say something?
I'm like, oh, she stuck the spoon in the bread. It's like Beavis and Butthead.
Get that in there. And these all bake at 375 for 25 minutes, and then just uncover them, brush them, put them back in at 400 degrees for like 5 to 10 minutes until everything gets nice and golden brown. All right, let me start these over
Yeah,
here.
because I've got some of those already cooked off, son, so show them your third kind there.
So everyone loves spinach and artichoke dip, so why not go ahead and stuff a baguette? So what I have here are some artichoke hearts. Just chop them up about a cup. Then in addition to that, I'm going to add in some baby spinach, 3 cups, really heavily packed. Be gentle on the salt because what's going to happen is we're going to add some feta cheese at the end that's really going to provide a lot of the salt. And I'm just grating in fresh nutmeg.
Always with dark greens, always.
It's going to warm it up like crazy. And then just a dash of chili powder. Yeah, just kind of brings it together. And see how quick this just kind of wilts up and
It really is fun, and again, I keep reiterating it, but it's so perfect for tailgate season too. It's a really hearty sandwich for everybody. Everybody can have their own, make their own, stuff their own.
Yeah, the guys
Travels really well.
can enjoy this. So now what I'm adding are some toasted chopped walnuts. Just toast them in a dry pan.
Oh, yummy. I love the walnut in that, son. Give it a nice crunch.
A little bit of parm. And this is tomato basil feta cheese. If you can't find it, just use plain feta cheese. No big deal. But it adds a little bit of color
Most of the
and
grocery stores
flavor.
now have all the same product when it comes to that sort of thing.
I call it the foodification of America. Like years ago, we couldn't find stuff. And
Now you have all sorts of everywhere. Feta crumbles, all the stuff you used to go to a gourmet store for you can get in the regular market, which of course brings the price down for everybody.
So I'm going to start stuffing this, but the same deal with the other is you go ahead and stuff it, 375, 25 minutes, take it out, brush
Easy
it,
enough.
put it back in. What I really love about this is being able to do this the day before, and this is good.
And just bake them
hot,
off right when you need it. Yep.
warm, and cold. I had some of these for breakfast one day. It was really good.
Well, who doesn't love cold pizza, for gosh?
Yeah, exactly.
Sunny has this great new show. It debuts October 6th, right?
October
Whatever.
6th, 9:30.
In the morning on October 6th. And it's a really great concept. It's called Homemade in America with Sunny here. And what are the stories you've been filming? So it's about the stories behind the foods we love.
Yeah, I mean, there's a story truly behind every recipe. If you're really into cooking, there's something that happened that made it come to life. And then a lot of the people that I'm interviewing, like I just came from Marietta, Oklahoma, which is my home state. I was born in Lawton, Oklahoma. And I met Mike and Debbie, who 15 years ago, Mike decided he wanted to make brisket because he missed living in Texas. Next thing you know, they're entering the circuit. And if you could see their trophy room, it will blind you when you turn on the lights. They have so many trophies, and they share the recipe.
I love that.
They share the recipe. Unbelievable. I mean, these people that compete, and he's giving us his competition recipe, and not just the recipe, but how to compete properly in these things. So it's so neat to get these stories, and there's just such a loving couple.
But it's such a great show. I mean, that's what it's supposed to do. Connect us